Where are we going, Jackson?
On a boat ride.
We're going on a boat ride.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
What are you doing back there? We're all headed to the scenic cruise boat. We're going to be on the boat for about an hour. We're going to go up and down the river. I know we're not going to get on the ocean, which is fine with me. And Jackson is very excited. Right, Jackson?
Yeah.
Say it for the record. You're excited.
I'm excited.
Yay! He's excited. He had a slow start, but after an ice cream, right? The ice was ice cream good?
Yeah.
What kind was it?
What's your waffle?
Ice cream for ice cream. That's the chef book, and that's my new friend. He's very furry. Good. Someone there?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Did you collect them all?
I collected them all.
Wonderful.
There you are. Welcome aboard, y'all. Just mind your step. There's gonna be a lip on every doorway if you'd like to go up the stairs.
I think for the kids for now in the shade.
Gonna be there, okay.
Once we get going and there's a breeze, maybe we'll
Oh,
go
maybe
up.
there's, but I think the seat in the front is gone. And okay, as usual, like we're going to course, we come up. There it is. This looks like the pirate boat we have in Bodrum. Yeah.
Now, folks, first thing we'd like to do here this afternoon is turn the boat to the port side. That's our left side, so we're going to have to go through the bridge line. You can see it's closed right now. That bridge originally built in 1927 at a cost of about $1 million. Here, you can right down to the landfill and
St. Augustine, the oldest continuously settled city in the United States, seat, 1822, of St. Johns County, northeastern Florida, about 40 miles southeast of Jacksonville. It is situated on a peninsula between two saltwater rivers, the San Sebastian on the west and Matanzas on the east, and the mainland west of the San Sebastian, just inland from the Atlantic coast on the Intracoastal Waterway.
prior to his passing. Now, he was a moving and shaking throughout his entire 82 years of life right here in St. Augustine. He was the mayor at least twice.
The Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon, in search of the legendary Fountain of Youth, landed there in 1513 and took possession of the territory for Spain. In 1564, France established Fort Caroline near the mouth of the St. Johns River, about 35 miles north. A year later, to maintain Spanish sovereignty over Florida, Pedro Menendez de Avilés destroyed the French colony and founded the city, which he named for St. Augustine, Bishop of Hippo, upon whose feast day he had sighted the coast. Except for the 20 years, 1763–83, that Florida belonged to England, throughout the following 256 years, it was the main northern outpost of the Spanish colonial empire.
Say hello! We have just departed, went through the city and the fort. It was built in the 1600s. We're going right in between sandbars and the shoreline. These sandbars are very common in the inlets, where usually people bring their boat and party all night, all day and all night. Yeah, I see some partiers ahead. They have beer in their hand and they're ready to party.
They made an entrance in 1940 by the Army Corps of Engineers. They felt they had to dredge an inlet there because the original inlet that Don Pedro Menendez first sailed through in 1565, that was up ahead and to the right, a bit south of that lighthouse there. That one became serpentatious and treacherous over the many centuries, so the sandbarring up and showing that they felt they had to dredge a new inlet just a bit further north. Now, when they dredged this new inlet, they allowed the old inlet complete filling naturally over the last 70 years, and there's no sign of that old inlet there today.
It's a sunshine state where there is sun all throughout the year. Right on the other side of the lighthouse is the Atlantic Ocean. The lighthouse shows the way, the mariners to come into the bay through the inlet. And it was built in the 1600s, and a hurricane had taken it into the ocean. The first time they built it, it was brick and mortar. Later on in 17 or 1800s, they rebuilt it properly.
Juju's sleeping.
Historic Panampac house. I was talking to my priest friends from Thailand. And here is my friend. How are you?
Since 1821, the city has been a part of the United States. A remaining symbol of former Spanish power is the massive Castillo de San Marcos, built in 1672-95 near the southern tip of the peninsula. The oldest masonry fort in the United States is now a national monument. The city was plundered, 1586, by the English sea raider Sir Francis Drake, burned, 1702, by Governor James Moore of Carolina, and besieged, 1740, by the British general and leader of the Georgia colony, James Edward Oglethorpe. It became a refuge for loyalists during the American Revolution, and during the Seminole Wars provided a prison for captured Seminole Indians, including Osceola. Union troops occupied it during the last 3 years of the American Civil War.
Are you busy?
Yes,
Eating?
eating ice cream. San Augustine ice cream shop.
Wonderful. And look at that. Jackson is having an ice cream too. Look. Juju, what are you having? Chocolate. I love it. Juju just shared a flower with me. She picked a flower and she gave it to me.
Here, look. Here.
Oh, that's it.
Yellow flower, yeah?
She's such a lovely girl. And she's very, very aware. She knows everything. Look at that. Look at that chocolate. Where's the chocolate? And who's that? That's
Handsome.
very handsome with the quicksilver hat on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yum, 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 yum. I want some too.
Okay. My whole and full sock.
All right, I'll help you.
Now, your turn. What you having, honey?
It's strawberry chunks. It's the best ice cream in San Augustine. And we're just racing to see who's gonna finish it first.
Yay, racing!
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Good afternoon from Tales of Terra.
Another day?
Another adventure. Again, we waited for the heat to dissipate before we go out. Today, about noon, my daughter and chitlins have left to go to their home.
We are going to join him tomorrow.
Yeah, we will join them tomorrow. It's about 6:30. It is the golden hour. The sun is getting ready to set. And
No rain.
well,
It's not usual. We wait the rain. But
That's right.
There is no rain tonight.
So don't jinx it. It may hear us. So there is no rain. So we drove down to San Augustine, and we're going to be walking the streets of San Augustine, and it is actually cool. There's a nice cool breeze coming from behind us. So let's go. Let's go into town. Let's see what people are doing. It's Friday night. It's a date night. St. Francis Barracks, headquarters of the Florida National Guard, Department of Military Affairs. Original site of the Franciscan Mission, established in 1588.
Is this yesterday we took the boat?
Yes, it is the same boat that we took.
Yeah.
They're just coming
One
back.
child.
Yeah.
Wow, something like that. You can probably get information online or right over here where it says.
St. Augustine seawall. This portion of the St. Augustine seawall, extending from King Street to the south end of St. Francis Barracks, was constructed during the period of 1833 to 1844. Together with the refurbishing of the Castillo de San Marcos, renamed Fort Marion by the Army, this project was an early example of the work assigned to graduates of the United States Military Academy at West Point.
Worry about that for a very long time. I'm not going to be talking about those ghosts anymore.
Who discovered Florida and landed near this spot in 1513. Dr. Andrew Anderson presented this sculpture to the city of San Augustine in 1923. This is a replica of the statue located near the explorer's grave, San Juan, Puerto Rico. That man, that Pedro, had discovered Florida. The Cathedral of St. Augustine. The parish of St. Augustine, which dated from the celebration of a Mass on September 8, 1565, by the Spaniard Pedro Menendez and his men, is the oldest Catholic parish within the present-day United States. This is the oldest parish. Wow.